Hey, it's Magyar Nagidic. Is that still a thing? I think maybe. I don't know. Right. Okay. So here we are at Hungary. Off the back of a really good result at Germany. However, I didn't have. Actually, no. This is probably the least I've practiced for a race because I had an exam the day after the race. So I literally think I did only like a handful of laps really, but it is still a track I very much love. I got my only pole position here last season, so I was gutted that I couldn't practice more for this because I do love this track. But yeah, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. It's once again we're back on the middle tyre strategy, so I'm just going to go out on mediums just so I can get a gauge for the track and then do hopefully my fastest lap on the softs because that's the best strategy. So yeah, here we are for my fastest lap of the session. Bearing in mind, I think the only time I'd literally have only set one representative time in practice this, and that was like a high 18, so already doing better than that. Getting a decent exit turn one, got a bit of wheel spin, which is annoying. It's actually a really tricky corner in this year's game. Not really getting near the apex of this corner, but it doesn't matter a bit too much if you keep it wide, because there's a camber of the corner. Here we are coming up to the infamous corner. And 4. I took that fairly well. Could have taken maybe more speed to there, but I was just playing safe. That was actually really close to touching that inside curve on that corner, which is an awful curve because it can just spin the car around. Took a bit too much curve, I think, on the inside of that first chicane, which is annoying. Could have got more time through there. It's not been a great lap so far, but it's been alright. Didn't make full use of the track available there either, so that was annoying. Probably could have got a bit closer to that curve. So yeah, there's actually been a lot of things wrong with this lap, which is annoying. But I'm still up on my time, which I'm a medium time of a 17.5, I think that is. And that's we're already in P6, so hopefully put us somewhat high. And yeah, put us in P4. So now looking at the qualifying results, we can see came 5th overall, where Catherine has gone a second quicker than my time on softs, which was just, I found incredible. Like, I know I hadn't done much practice, but in a second was quite remarkable. All the other cars in front of me are on ultra softs, so they're all going to be on different strategies probably. I believe Jack made a bit of a mess with his quali and wasn't able to improve in his ultra soft time, which is a shame. But yeah, here we are now on the grid. P5 isn't too bad, you know, and I've got the better race tyre than 3 of the cars in front of me, so yeah, I was quite pleased with my qualifying session considering the practice I'd done. It was still really alarming to be a second behind someone on the same tyre as me, but oh well. Curious as to what's going to happen on the start here, because usually you tend to get better starts than Jack, but it's going to be on softer compounder tyres, I would expect. So I'd probably not get him off the start, and typically I'm not great off the start on harder compounder tyres. So yeah, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So here we are now, lining up for the start. Long going down into turn 1, so the start could be crucial here. Wait for the rest of the grid to form up. The lights going on now. 5 lights. And away we go. Quite a long hold there again. And see, got off to a dreadful start. Donuts behind me, he's already alongside me, and he's starting to come across, and he's literally just squeezed us off onto the grass. No idea what that was about. I was quite annoyed by that. So, you know, at this point I was like, right, well, I'm not going to let him get the position now because I don't understand why there was any need to just push me off the grass like that. I believe someone on the ultras, I think ahead of Jack, had a horrific start off the line, so I don't understand how that was possible because now I'm up into 4th. Yeah, just try to take it nice and calm here, not do anything too reckless. You can see, Bayfield's gotten on that inside curb and that's completely spun his car and then came quite close to hitting him actually. It's quite hard to like counter it or come out of committing to a corner on the pad, but lucky to avoid him. Hasn't But Jack dropped a bit of a gap onto me, but coming on to the start of lap 4, you can see in DRS range of Jack now, he was unable to catch Catherine, unfortunately. I believe he was saying that he would have liked to have overtaken Catherine and then, you know, hold up a bit for my sake, which was nice of him. I believe here he decided to let me go because he said his tyres were dying, and clearly we're on different tyres, so that was very nice of him, and I appreciate him doing that for me.
Nice work, that brings you up the place.
Going on to lap 9 now, we can see Catherine is absolutely gone. She had insane pace around her, I couldn't believe it. So I believe she was like gapping me by like a second a lap, which was just incredible. Nothing I could do. Like it seemed like no matter what I was doing, she was still gaining heaps of time on me. It's annoying, but wasn't much I could do. Got a bit of a gap to the cars behind, which was good. But now coming through here from 4th, and then just flicking it down into 3rd. I don't know why I did that. It was so dumb. I literally, the second I got into 3rd, I knew I'd made the mistake. And you see, it's costing me so much time. I'm glad I managed to keep the car facing the right way though. But yeah, really stupid mistake to make, just shifting it down to 3rd and then getting on that curb. The curb is just horrific. So now, all the gap that I managed to build to the pack behind has just come down to nothing. And I believe my tyres are suffering now, so going to be under a bit of pressure, I think, from Donuts. Another third coming on to the end of lap 10 now. You can see Haas is quite close behind us now, and we might get a bit of a run. I think I was running fairly high wings, so not very slippery in a straight line. You can see he moves to the outside, but we're going to just slow it down on the apex so he can't get any sort of run on us through this corner. So fairly nice defending, and it probably cost me a bit of time, but I was also kind of mad about lap 1, so I didn't want to let him get past me. You can see probably even closer now. Start lap 12. He's getting a lot nicer run on me. Just defending that inside, not going to give him any space to go around the inside, and going to just keep. Oh, there's a bit of contact there actually as I slowed it down the apex so he couldn't get the cutback, and I didn't think he was expecting that. He's thinking about trying to hang it around the outside here, but I'm just going to let the car drift out wide, which means that he can't hold it around there. So defending. First time I've battled a car in it feels like a long time now. Fortunately, I'm the one defending, not attacking. I believe lap 13 we're going to come into the pits. Yeah, we are indeed. So we're slightly early, but my softs felt kind of dead, and I just kind of wanted to get off these boots and get new boots, and hopefully, I was hoping maybe I could undercut the pack a bit, so I could get a bit more of a gap again. Some breathing space, maybe. But yeah, overall it wasn't the worst stint. It was annoying to lose that gap that I built up, but it was nice knowing that I had built that gap up. It's a bit of a shame that Catherine was just on another level this weekend, unfortunately. Yeah, coming out the pits now, cold mediums. I'm not actually used to not prepared for how cold the mediums are, and it just means we've just drifted into turn 1, and now Ellie Revolution, who is started on soft, so he's still yet to pit, he's trying to now hold it around the outside now, which is just, I just can't see the point of this when I've clearly come out the pit, so I'm clearly not racing you. He's still trying to hold it around the inside, and he's just going to barge me off the track essentially, just so he can get the position when he's clearly not racing me for position, so I don't understand what the need for that was. I was quite annoyed by that. You can see Jack managed, he's trying the one-stop on from his ultra strategy, so he pitted very early. He's got obviously a massive undercut to join right onto the back of me. You see Ellie taking some amazing lines as always. He really needs to teach me how to play this game, because I need to learn a thing or two apparently. You can see now, coming onto lap 16, I've actually been behind Ellie Evolution for a while now, because unfortunately, like I said, I was running higher wings, so I was never really close enough that I could make a move down the straight, so he's just been holding me up essentially for this entire laps. But now, probably the closest I've ever been at this point. See, looking nice in the slipstream, we're going to get an easy move done here now, because these are not older tyres, so just easy move down the inside. He's still trying to like hold it around the outside and stuff. I just don't see the point, like you're just ruining your race, but oh well. Lap 21 now, we can see the gap to Catherine is 20 seconds I believe, which is just insane. 20 laps into the Grand Prix. And yep, that was it for my race. Nothing else happened, and going on to the last lap where Catherine has already finished the race and set the fastest lap. Meanwhile, I've just come across to the last sector split now, so it's a shame I couldn't have been up there with her, but P2, considering how little practice I did, is still a good result. I'm not I turned my nose about that. But yeah, clearly Catherine showing that she's clearly a big threat here. After this dominant result, I was kind of yeah, getting slightly nervous now. I mean, I think she brought the gap down to 34 points at this point, so not much in it. She's clearly is very rapid. I mean, for her to be consistently a second lap quicker than me is quite ominous, but I'm still going to give it my all. I still believe I can win this thing. So yeah, just gotta keep grinding away, I guess. Thank God I showed up for this. I almost didn't show up because of my exam. Imagine if I had dropped another 18 points. But yeah, looking at the standings now, P2, alright result then, all things considered. Jack came P4, pulling a really good strategy out despite him starting on the ultras, so good recovery from him. Still very much comfortable in the constructors. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Next race is Spa, always an amazing track. Hopefully I don't bin it again at Eau Rouge! I'm going to trigger so many people next video by just calling Radio No Rouge. Alright, okay, I'll see you guys next time.